Highly pathogenic bird flu has been detected in birds in New York City. It's not just hunters, poultry farmers, and dairy farmers that need to be wary of the current bird flu outbreak happening in the United States. City folk, especially those with pets, need to take care as well, scientists say. A community science project called the New York City Virus Hunters NYCVH program has published research that shows a small number of birds flying through the Big Apple over the last few years were infected with a highly contagious strain of avian influenza. Between 2022 and 23, volunteers collected 1,923 bird poop samples from various urban parks and green spaces scattered across the city, as well as some samples from animal rehabilitation centers. In total, samples from 6 birds tested positive for the virus, including a red-tailed hawk, 3 Canadian geese, a peregrine falcon, and a chicken. While the presence of bird flu in New York City poses a low risk to humans and pets living there, it's not a zero-risk solution. It's smart to stay alert and stay away from wildlife, says Christine Marizzi, a microbiologist at the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai. This also includes preventing your pets from getting in close contact with wildlife. New York City lies in the path of many migrating wild birds, and as Marizzi and her co-authors of NYCVH study explain, this brings them into contact with a high-density population of humans and pets, providing an extensive urban animal-human interface in which the general public may have little awareness of circulating infectious diseases. While findings suggest that the latest highly pathogenic avian influenza strains have been in New York for at least 2 years already, no human cases have been reported, which means a spillover event is probably rare. That said, in Texas, a farm worker recently fell ill from the bird flu after most likely contracting it from a sick cow. That unique case is possibly the first instance of mammal to human transmission of avian influenza. The World Health Organization has recorded only a small number of humans contracting the flu from birds worldwide since the current outbreak began in 2020, and only that one case in Texas is linked to a mammal. Still, officials at WHO are taking the potential threat of mammal spillovers very seriously, as the H5N1 virus can be quite deadly if it does infect humans. In the US alone, the bird flu outbreak has already jumped from migrating birds to wild foxes, raccoons, possums, skunks, seals, leopards, bears, mountain lions, and bobcats. Domestic cats and dogs also have fallen ill, even cattle and goats. Some at WHO describe the current avian flu outbreak as a global zoonotic animal pandemic. In one case earlier this year, a dozen cats on a dairy farm died from drinking bird flu contaminated cow milk. Birds are key to finding out which influenza and other avian viruses are circulating in the New York City area, as well as important for understanding which ones can be dangerous to both other birds and humans, says Marizzi. And we need more eyes on the ground, and that's why community involvement is really critical, she says. This is from, the study was published on the Journal of Virology, and it's on Science Alert by Carly Casella. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.